Hello, everyone, and welcome to the VCS semifinals. I am Go Alice, and today I am joined with my fellow teammate and co-caster, Frosty. Frosty, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm pretty excited for this game. We lost to both of these teams during the regular season, so I'm excited to kind of watch how they play and possibly meet them in the finals if we end up beating Bakagoi.
True. So tonight, for you guys, it's going to be best of three, and it's going to be Kings of Drama against Mostly Average Gamers. Kings of Drama is currently undefeated in the VCS so far, 9-0, where Mostly Average Gamers coming in as a fourth seed and are 6-3. Zach, how do you think this matchup's going to shake up? Do you have any predictions?
Uh, I think it's going to come down to play styles. I know when we versus TKJ, they did a lot of five-man executes, and it was really effective against us, but it's kind of how Mag likes to play also. They do a lot of five-man executes. So I think they have a lot of the similar play styles, and I think it's going to come down to execution.
I definitely think you're right. And it's interesting. Kings of Drama is actually a max PR team, whereas Mag is a little bit lower. And I think Mostly Average Gamers has improved a lot over the development of the season. So I do expect some good gameplay. Looking at the map bans right now, we could potentially see an Icebox game, and that has me really excited. But we are going to play Bind first. Zach, how do you feel about a map like Bind, which tends to be a VCS favorite? And how do you think that the teams are going to approach it?
I think Bind's just a well-rounded map in general, and so I think a lot of teams are very comfortable on it, and you can make a lot of plays happen with TP. But I do want to bring up that Icebox can be getting picked up here, which I don't think a single team has been playing Icebox. So I'm very excited if this gets to a game three, or if Icebox ends up being played second. So
I would love to see an Icebox game. I know A5, the team that me and Frosty are on, we never play Icebox. I think we've played only Bind or Ascent. So a lot of teams really hesitant to actually put in the time to practice on Icebox. So if a team like Mag is going to make Kings of Drama play it, I'll be really excited to see exactly how that's going to shake out.
yeah, it looks like they're gonna be playing Haven on the second map. So Icebox will be the third map if we go to a game three. So that will be really exciting to see, to be honest.
Okay, Kings of Drama, Mag, listen closely. I really need you guys to go to a game three. I really want to cast an Icebox game, and I need you to do this for me. I'm excited to see. I don't know. So the latest patch in Valorant, we did see a lot of Viper buffs. Do you think any of the teams are gonna pick up Viper maybe on Haven, or do you think we should expect to see more Omen and Brimstones like we normally do?
I think it's gonna be more Omen and Brimstones. I don't think really anybody plays Viper. I don't think. I believe Kings of Drama did play Viper against us, so we can see that come out again on Bind. But I'm not really a big fan of Viper on Bind. But I would say on Haven, especially, I think Viper can be extremely effective. But there are a couple one-way smokes you can do in Bind. So
True. I do love the Viper pick on Bind. We also haven't really seen a lot of Astra being played in the VCS so far. I think there might have been a game or two where a team has picked her up, but I think in team play, Astra has such a high skill ceiling, and I wouldn't put it past Kings of Drama to put time into it. But do you think any teams gonna be brave enough to actually play Astra in the semifinals?
I think so, but I think you need a combo Astra with things like Killjoy, especially. You can do some nuts little pulls into Killjoy mollies and through bathrooms. And I've been watching a couple pros play it, and I believe TSM was picking that up, and it seemed really effective, especially with like a Sova also, with shock darts coming into bathrooms and the little pull from Astra. That can be. You just have to play the game differently on just peeking together. That way, you don't just immediately get picked and lose a man because you don't have all this free info that you can get.
thinking about this, okay? Kings of
Okay.
Drama, right? Hasn't lost a map. I think if mostly average gamers could take game one, maybe we could see Kings of Drama tilt. That is my prediction. I feel like they haven't had to, they've only had like a handful of really close games. I'm not sure how much experience they have at playing from behind or how strong their mental is when they're losing in a competitive setting. So my prediction is if Mag can win the first game, they are going to win the series.
True. I do believe in VCS. I mean, especially even like our team, for example. You start losing even in the game, and like everybody's mental starts slowing down. Everybody's less talkative. Like winning game one here in a series could be really, really effective since everybody's been doing best of one. So you don't really have that mental reset if you do drop game one, especially if you lose really hard game one. That can be extremely detrimental to your mental going into the next game.
Definitely, but as we're saying this, we are now finally loading into bind as the players get ready to select their agents. I cannot wait to see what picks we're gonna have already. Sova hovered, Reyna locked in. Frosty, I'm really excited for this game.
Yep, I'm gonna see if Ironhide goes back for his Viper. I believe he did Viper against us. Actually, it was Odd Thomas, so they had a sub playing Viper against us when we played them. So it will be a first time me seeing Ironhide's Viper. But before the game started, Drama said Ironhide was coming in hot. So I'm excited to see how his Viper turns out if he does lock it in.
Yeah, it looks like if they do decide to go with a Viper, that will be a double controller, which we don't see out of a lot of teams. So it will be interesting to see if they do go pick another duelist or if they're going to go for the Sova. The other team hasn't actually locked in a pick yet. We do see the Yoro hover, which could be super interesting. We did have a conversation, Frosty, in the VCS general chat of our Discord about if Yoro was a troll pick or not. What are your thoughts on Yoro as a champion?
I think with the Yoru buffs, I think he's actually in an okay state. I don't think he's like amazing or anything, but he can definitely make a lot of plays on bind, especially since you can send your little teleport through teleporters and then it makes the sound of a TP that you TP'd and you can TP out just
Select
exactly
your
like Omen.
agent.
It can be really confusing to play against if they do decide to constantly be using TP and rotate.
That's a good point. I feel like if you're gonna play Yoru, Bind might be the map to do it. I feel like there's a lot of outplay potential as the teams are finally getting locked in. We're actually gonna see TKJ not use the Sova, which we talked a lot about before. But on the other side, mostly average gamers doesn't have a Sentinel. Frosty, what can we expect after these out of these not so meta comps coming into this Bind game?
I think Mag's comp here is going to be very explosive, and I'd like to see a lot of aggressive plays of them, of like switching up where they're playing heavy on one site, having three on A, and having those players play aggressive. Because if you kind of look at Drama's comp, they have a lot of control with Killjoy and um, Brim. They can kind of pick where they want and take the fights that they want, where Mag kind of is going to let them run into them or push them, basically. So I want to see a lot of aggressive plays, even though Drama's on defense here, so I would like to see a very aggressive T side since you do have three duelists coming in with Raze, Phoenix, and Jet.
I'm excited to see what Mag has to offer with their very attack-favored team comp. Bind is a map that is notoriously difficult for teams to get a lot of rounds on attacking side, especially at like a lower elo league like BCS's. So really expecting to see some good team play coming out. It looks like it's gonna be a B hit to start us off as we get into round one.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be really worried about pushing in this Killjoy setup, especially since they don't have anything to really break the Killjoy setup unless Raze decides to or nade under hookah here, but Drama is pushing through bathrooms and they get info there, so they're either going to start wrapping mid or they're going to start rotating one over. Yoru did throw his little TP to have a quicker rotate, so.
Looks like they're waiting for some utility here from Mag. Mag just kind of really slowly playing, trying to get some info, seeing if maybe a defender of Kings of Drama will peek, but it doesn't look like anyone's biting quite yet.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised Drama didn't really push through here.
Toxins going up.
Fragile, though, gonna dash onto this site. Does get taken out by Ironhide. That makes it a 5v4 in favor of TKJ. It's now the bomb stuck in hookah, and Kings of Drama have a lot of info about where exactly Mag is. Like you were saying, they know they have to all be B site, but it is kind of strange they didn't decide to push through the flank mid. The Ironhide's taken to really low HP, but it looks like Mag might just try to rotate out here.
Yeah, I really like the use of Yoru here. He's constantly having his teleport on the other side of the map, so if they do switch, it's an easy rotate.
Brewski gonna drop onto the site with the Phoenix flash. Gets Yoro flashes. Dragon takes out one. Maui takes out the second. It's now gonna be a 4v2. The bomb still isn't down. Actually trapped in elbow right now. SJ beats though. Gets big shot. It's gonna be a 3v2, but really low health bar on the side of the Vipers. Now he's gonna one tap Pansky in the head, dropping the spike. This round gonna go the way of TKJ.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna get forced out of hookah there. Not much he can do there.
Kind of a interesting round coming out of Mag there. I feel like they didn't exactly know what they want to do once they got their first duelist picked off. They kind of just stalled out in hookah and didn't really get much done. So kind of a questionable round one. Hopefully they can shake it off as the buys come in. Looks like... Is Juhrama just gonna save here? Looks like they're gonna maybe pick up some ghosts, but it looks like they're gonna have enough money to buy next round.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of going for a little ego play here. I mean, it's very unconventional for everybody to stay on pistols except for one Spectre, but I mean, I guess the other team is saving with full classics, so.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see if it pays off.
Makes the round two convert round, right? Not as guaranteed, but if you're in Kings of Drama, maybe you're feeling a little confident about being able just to like out-aim duel the other team on pistols.
Smoke's down.
For sure. I do like this round starting off a little better. Drama's team didn't really get any info, so they don't have a control of a map where they can just say, oh, they're not here and start rotating and leaning, so I like that.
Definitely. Mag playing a little bit of a defaulting style. They do have one player in hookah. The Omen Dark cover is going to come out onto this A site, but very slow round so far in the series.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to double peek bathrooms here. Let's see if Jet can make something happen here.
Fragile holding this off angle, does get flash, misses the first shot, so Big Shot gets the headshot onto Fragile, making it again another 5v4 in favor of Kings of Drama.
Yeah, we're gonna have a three out of hookah here, so let's see if they can make something happen. This seems like they're just getting picked off.
Yeah, takes out Pansky, Big Shot with Megly Mark. Maui again, another kill onto Brewski. The last member left alive does get taken out, and that's a flawless round coming out of Kings of Drama, and they're gonna have enough money to buy next round if they want to.
Yeah, you can't really expect much out of full ecos. I would like to see a little bit more of them playing together, especially with classics. You know you're at a disadvantage from your little bonus round, so you want to do something unconventional that would catch people off guard. But I'm excited for the first buy round, see what they decide to switch up. Looks like they're kind of play heavy A side, but Drama's also stacked pretty heavy through a mid push here.
Mag on their first gun round. This is their moment to get some momentum, getting going in the game. It can be really hard if you get behind on T side to keep the mental. I love that arrow camera there, but already the first pick comes out. That's actually going to be 2 going in the favor of Mag. Now it's going to be a 5v4, but King Drama evens it out. Now it's going to be a 3v3, and the bomb is stuck in H3.
Yeah, they didn't get control of bomb, so I would really like to see Mag kind of play for info here. You got plenty of time to work with 3v3, so just figure out where each player is and rotate on the weaker side.
Mag just kind of hanging out, playing this round still really slowly after the first really explosive fight we saw. Gonna throw some paint shells into U-Haul to clear out the angle, but there are 2 defenders already on the site, so if they're gonna dash onto the site, they might run into problems here. The Viper wall does go up, but they're just gonna push right past it.
Yeah, Sova's still got his drone here, so I'd like to see a little drone come out and get some more info before they start taking. He's gonna have to push through smoke here, which is gonna be kind of a little tragic. Ooh, gets picked off going default.
King Drama, a 3rd kill already. This could technically be his ace. He is gonna throw the stim beacon down, gets the headshot onto Brewski. Now 4K for King Drama. Can he get the 5th fragile? Stuck in U-Haul. Killjoy gonna bait a little bit for his teammate. Gets taken down so low. Fragile is at like 10 HP with the headshot from the Phantom. Gonna peek out, and the ace gets stolen by Ironhide. Well done, Viper.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more quickness coming out of Mag. There, you're playing 3 duelists, and you're not really using the Sova effectively of like supporting your duelists and letting them kind of explode out. Because on your CT side is going to be a little worrying because you don't have your Sentinel. So I'd like to see a little bit more aggressiveness coming out of them.
It's gonna be hard. They are gonna be forced back onto a save. I think they're gonna have 1 Spectre in the hands of SJ Beats, who is currently their top frag, but he only has 2 kills, so Mag really needs to switch something up if they want to get their foot in this game. I'm not quite sure what they can do on the save round.
Yeah, they didn't. They bought 2 frenzies and a couple or 2 light armors, so I would like to see like a 5 stack or just like a random TP play here, because you know you're at a disadvantage, so you got to do something unconventional here.
They're gonna get stalled out hookah. The Euro footsteps are gonna make their way into the teleporter. Gonna draw a little bit of pressure back. Megly flashes onto site. Doesn't actually peek with the flash though. Throws up the wall, but just actually gonna walk onto site for pretty much free as Kings of Drama are playing for retake. But as I say that, Maui gets the first pick on a Brewski. Already a 5v4.
Yeah, really smart from TKJ. Really taking the range fights, not letting anybody get picked off early.
Big shot follows through the teleport and gets SJBs, and Drama gets another pick onto Fragile, makes it a 5v2. The bomb is down, but that's gonna be a flawless round again from Kings of Drama. To Mac's credit though, they did get the plant down, which is almost like all you can expect, right? On a save round, that's that much of a gun disadvantage.
I will always take a free plant. You know, I think you get 300 credits on everybody, so it's a little nice chunk of change there.
Definitely. But okay, Mag, time to shake it off. It is currently 4-0 in favor of TKJ. Mag has to switch something up. You mentioned this earlier, Zach, about how they are going triple duelist, so you expect some really explosive executes, but Mag doesn't seem to really be doing it. They're kind of falling into TKJ's really slow defaulting playstyle, and I think they have to change something up or else they're not going to get around on this T side.
Yeah, if you kind of notice, TKJ really peaks for information and then starts leaning the other way, but I would really like to see this Sova kind of get a lot more info.
But Draken already takes out Fragile, playing with the one-way. Big shot pushes out, gets Ropansky. And another kill on Brewski. Frosty, this is just kind of a stomp so far. 2 members left alive on Mag. The bomb not in their control. Megly tries to get a pick, does actually get the kill onto Draken, making it a 4v2, a little more even. SJ Beats playing the off angle, gets Big Shot. It's now a 3v2. This is suddenly way more winnable for Mag here, but they have to play together.
Yeah, let's see if Omen's kind of hiding here. Let's see if he can make anything happen.
King Drama gonna back up into bathroom, still has control of the spike. There's SJ Beats has a smoke. There we go. Should just smoke off the bomb, make it much safer for him to grab it, not to get one tap by King Drama. King Drama sprays a smoke, tries to get the Omen. Doesn't quite land anything though, but 2v3, 40 seconds. Mag has a lot of time to work with here.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Looks like they're gonna go for a fast short play here, so.
Phoenix ult comes out, doesn't actually find anything. Gonna walk back to his body. Oh, but the orbital strike comes down, but it actually misses Megly. Megly, instead of ulting in that short cubby, ulted way farther back, but the plant actually gets stopped, so SJ Beats are gonna have the rotate advantage over Kings of Drama, but the Killjoy utility just enough in range to come back online. Molly's go down. He does have enough time to plant, though.
10 seconds left.
Ooh, this is gonna be a little hard retake. We got a Killjoy coming in. They're grouped as 3. Let's see how they retake together here.
SJ Beats does have the Omen ultimate down this long, so in a position that TKJ doesn't necessarily have to expect. Megly playing in this hookah. It's gonna be really hard for them to win this.
Last player standing.
They're sticking the DPs with 2 holding. That's gonna be really hard to break through.
And that is going to be the 5th round, going the way of Kings of Drama. King Drama himself, 9-0 on the Brimstone. The next highest member on his team, 6-0 with the Killjoy. And 2 players on the side of Mag haven't picked up a kill yet. Frosty, what do they need to do to get their foot into this game?
I mean, as a Sova player, I'm going to be picking on Bropansky a little bit here. I would really like to see him start gaining some control with Drone and really calling for his team, because you are the player who's going to get a lot of information. I do like this stack towards bathrooms. They're going to finally peek together, and instead of going 1 by 1, I feel like they've been really solo peeking a lot recently. There we go. Good and early Drone. Wastes an op shot and goes for a trade. Very nice.
There we go. Megly gets the first pick onto Big Shot, making it a 5v4. I'm glad that he took your advice, Frosty, and now Mag has the advantage on this T-side round.
This smoke molly is going to delay him out a little bit. Megly gets picked off by the molly.
That is actually so unfortunate.
Ooh,
SJ beats a beautiful headshot onto King Drama. It's now going to be a 4v3 as Ironhide taking control of U-Haul. Maui not smoked off heaven, so has the angle here if they push out of bathrooms.
Yeah, honestly, I'd like to see a rotate out of here. You know there's a lot of, they've already rotated. And you're just going to push into a full stack here. It's going to be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's been a trend with Mag, is they are taking so long to actually execute onto a site, and it gives Kings of Drama plenty of time to rotate. Now he already takes out Brewski, as Dragon's using this, the Euro almost as like a recon dart, right? To get info for his team to get the kill, but SJ Beats gets Ironhide. It's now a 2v2. This is winnable for both teams.
Yeah, I
30
really like how
seconds
they're
left.
rotating here, and I'm hoping for Omen to cut off some rotates here.
Ooh, kind of a scary walk into short there, but looks like they're gonna get the rotate off. The dark cover does come out. There's only 15 seconds left. So as soon as they get onto the site, they have to plant the bomb.
Yeah, it's
Scanning
unfortunate
ahead.
Silva's
10
holding the
seconds
bomb
left.
here since he's still got his util.
Oh,
Oh, he might get slowed by the drone. He might not get plant time.
oh
he
and the
gets
kill!
mollied out.
No,
No
he gets
time.
enough time. Gets headshot
Spike down,
by
B.
Maui and another round, and that has to really suck if you're Mag there as Draken takes out SJ Beats. They got a lot of important opening picks there. They got the pick on the Opera, then they got the pick onto Juhrama, who is the top frag right now, and just not able to really execute on the rotation and just... Frosty, I'm really sad right now.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Mag really is not really knowing what to do here. They need to be playing together more. I really like the bathrooms play they had, but then they kind of just like sat in bathrooms and kind of got stalled out, and that's when you want to start rotating a little bit more.
Definitely a problem Mag seems to have is they're unable to get onto their site. They can get a pick or two, but they do get stalled out, like you said. And the Braves
Oh,
ultimate,
unfortunately, the
though,
door is not gonna open.
oh, not gonna be able to get Draken, and that is tragic. Big Shot gets the pick onto Ropanski. It's now gonna be a 5v4 Draken. Headshots Megly Mark. 5v3, make that 5v2. Big Shot, another pick onto Fragile. The bomb stuck mid here. Brewski doesn't have a whole lot of control. Knows there's some defenders in the teleporter, and it's gonna be a really rough round for Mag.
Yeah, the Yoru being super effective there, going with a double TP and being able to TP back in U-Haul and get another frag. Good use of the Yoru TPs here. Like I said, it's really oppressive to go against on Vine with the teleporters.
Brewski does get the pick onto King Drama, making it a 4v2, evening out the odds just a little bit, but there are two defenders up from Kings of Drama on both sides. So no matter where Mag decides to take this bomb, they're going to run into at least the same amount of players as they have.
I think they're gonna go for a TP play here, but
30
Draken,
seconds
he's
left.
kind of got to lurk here. Let's see what he does here.
Yeah, and it is important to know that they didn't actually bait out the Viper wall getting planted onto B, so TKJ won't have that for this retake.
Yep, they're waiting for the Viper to kind of full retake.
You tried to be a hero.
Another round
Great.
going the way of TKJ, and the Kings of Drama, Frosty, have been looking so oppressive on their defense. And we did mention it a little bit before, defense is the easier side of this map, but not 7-0, Frosty. What can Mag do here? I feel like anything they're trying to do, they're just getting shut down.
I think a main part of that is Yoru's getting a lot of value with his teleports here. If you kind of pay attention to the mini-map here of how he's using his teleports, he's constantly leaning to the other side of the map and leaving his TP, and I think that's really screwing over Mag and not being able to kind of read the map on how many people are on each site.
Time to jump.
Because they start to commit to one site and then he just TPs back. Like I said, like he went through teleporter and came back in U-Haul, and just he's getting so much value for these TPs, and they're always outnumbering.
Definitely a fantastic performance coming out of Draken here on that Euro, like you said. Now on a full save round, Mag gonna kind of walk on to this B site. Doesn't actually get spotted out. Misses the first shot, but Ironhide does get Megly Mark. Fragile trades it out with the headshots, and now it's 4v4. They're at least gonna get the bomb down, which is huge on this eco round.
Spike planted.
Oh, huge. That might be a second gun down. Let's see if they can grab that. He might get cut off, but that really good Omen smoke, I think.
Oof. Brewski gets a headshot to Big Shot. This could be Mag's round. It's a 4v2, low HP on King Drama himself, so gonna be pretty difficult for TKJ to take this back into the 4K from Fragile, and they win on the Thrifty, and that has to feel so good if you're Mag as they take their first round of the game.
Yeah, they finally kind of read the map on. They put 2B and they kind of abused it. Even though on an eco they picked up an AK and it just led to one to another. Really good play. I finally liked how they kind of just 5-stacked and said kind of like, screw it, let's just all go long, do a little conga line, and it worked.
Dude, excellent play by Mag there. Mag, thank you so much for picking up a round. Now they are going to have enough money to buy this round. An operator in the hands of Fragile, the Jet player, so could make some big plays happen. Hopefully Mag gets a little bit of energy back into them and realizes they can still go 7-5 on this half.
Yeah, ooh. Unfortunately, Reyna gets a pick early, but here, let's see if Silva can make a trade here. Really excellent ult.
That's the kill onto Ironhide. It's now going to be a 4v4, evening it out. Draken gonna throw out the Euro Flash. Doesn't quite find anything for his trouble, though, but he does have control of his A short.
Time to jump.
Yeah, I like this setup. They're playing 2 and 2, so constantly, even if one gets picked off, you have another person for a trade. They are leaning more towards A, and Drama's kind of baiting the gamble that they're coming B. So if they can kind of explode out A here, this can be pretty dangerous for Drama's team.
Dragon get double pink, but gets
Oh.
two
Spike
hits
down
onto
A.
the operator and Bropansky, and that's gonna be bombed down in Draken's solo manhold. It's gonna kind of just ruin Mag's day here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He did know they dropped bomb 2 before he TP'd, so luckily they didn't really have any pressure, and Draken's gonna be fine just backing up and not really greeting for trying to hold the bomb while his team rotates, and makes it a pretty easy round for Kings of Drama.
Mag, 2 men left alive, bomb in hand. Gonna need a hero play if they're gonna
30
expect to
seconds
take
left.
this round from TKJ. The operator is still in the hands of Big Shot. Please don't drive. Peter, but he misses the shot, and Brewski gets the headshot onto Big Shot. Now it's a 3v2. This is suddenly more winnable for Mag.
One enemy
Really
remaining.
quick,
Spike down A.
Orbital strike disorienting the players of Mag. Draken picking up a 4K on this Yoru, and Draken's Yoru has been looking so clean this game.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of effectiveness out of his TPs, so I really like seeing that. I mean, that's kind of what Yoru's specialty is, right? That's what makes him so unique. Is he, he still is a flash player, and even though you got Reyna flashes, Yoru flashes can kind of be pretty devastating. But he's mainly for the TP plays and footsteps, and I'm kind of excited to see what his T side will kind of look like, and see if they kind of fake with the footsteps or how he kind of uses it on his T side. Because I feel like Yoru is definitely a CT sided player because of the rotates with his teleport.
Mag, I need you to pick up a couple more rounds so we can actually see how the offense of TKJ is going to develop with this Euro pick. So I need you to just pick up a couple more rounds for me. I just want to see King Drama playing in the smoke with Megly Mark. Not quite sure who's going to get picked first, but the bot is going to actually explode on him. He's taking down to 3 HP and gets sprayed down by Brewski. And yeah, that'll happen to you if you're going to play that really close angle when the enemy team has a raise.
Yeah, I really like how they're playing right now, and they're starting to use their util to push and get map control. There we go.
Really excellent work punishing kind of TKJ's more aggressive positioning on the defense side. But as I say, that Draken takes out two headshots in a row, evening it up. 3v3, the dimensional drift is active. Gonna at least spot out some information on where the attackers are.
Yeah, you got the information that they went U-Haul, and really great rotate by Mag here to try to go on B.
Fragile
They're
also
gonna get a free plant here.
Yeah. Draken flashes out,
Spike
doesn't quite find anyone, doesn't have a lot of information of where the players are. Bropansky, though, taken down to half HP, but Ironhide gets the kill onto Bropansky. It's now going to be a 3v2, and TKJ has control of the site.
Yeah, Jet's gonna have to full sprint over here and see if he can stop the plant. I don't know if he might just full stick it, and it looks like they already have it.
Player standing.
Just try to save the op here.
Little bit of a misplay from Fragile Mag there to have Fragile on that really long lurk, I guess, if you want to call it that. Lurk from A over to B wasn't there for his team, and they just get picked off one by one.
Yeah, I think they're just rotating a little too slow on when they want to actually rotate. I feel like they're constantly leaving someone, and I would really like to see like a double rotate. It seems like they're committing to one site and then they're just starting to rotate, and it works out a little bit, but you need to kind of rotate more than once and just leave a lurk is what I'd like to kind of see them break the TKJ hold.
Gonna be a tall order, but it looks like we're gonna have the operator posted up on this A short. Will punish TKJ if they decide to play aggressively there, but it looks like they're just gonna take this orb into the hands of King Drama and play this round a little slower.
Yeah, they're just really looking for TKJ to kind of go aggressive and see if they can get an early pick, but it looks like they're setting up for kind of a B take, but they still do have 2 mids, so I think they're just kind of looking for info right now.
Footsteps, gonna go through that teleporter, gonna scare off the Omen just a little bit, but it looks like we're gonna have a really slow take onto B. The Viper Wall finally falls. Recon Dart does get taken out. Megly Mark has his ultimate if he wants to use it, and he will. Run it back, goes out, trying to clear angles, trying to get a single pick, but again, TKJ just gonna give the Phoenix space and play retake.
Yeah, I think they're gonna probably end up having Sova take TP. You still have 2 players mid. I'd really like to see a TP take out along and not commit to B here.
Oh, Megly Mark taking down so low. 1 HP. King Drama gets 2. Big shot with the op, and Fragile. Last member left alive again. Holding the op, though, does get the ego peek onto Big Shot there. And that's going to be an operator down on side of TKJ. Unfortunately for Mag, not going to be the end of the world for TKJ's economy. They are sitting quite nicely there, and they'll be able to pick up another operator if they want it next round.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think they had a really good setup to kind of just TP out along. You had two players in long with the Raze and Jet pushing out mid, and they pulled the
10
rotates,
seconds
but they
left.
just didn't commit to the TP play there. But obviously, we have the spectators' point of view, so they might have some a little more information and thinking there had a little stronger take there.
Oh, Fragile does actually get gets
With the
the
wall
shot
bang.
up. How he threw the wall. That has to feel
Last
so
round in the
good.
half.
Fragile hopping around, and maybe you can't win the round, but you can win the 1v1. That's so funny. Okay, though, last round on their attacking side. Mag, I don't want to see them get 13-1 again. The first time these two teams played off, 13-1 in favor of Kings of Drama. If they can pick up one more round here and win pistol on their defense, they can come back into this game. It's going to be really hard, especially just in terms of your straight mental, and they are going to be on kind of a really weird buy. I think they have a Spectre and a Guardian, so it's going to be a tall order for Mag to get a pick.
Yeah, they're already solo peeking, so they already dropped one off. But yeah, their mental's kind of getting destroyed here. But I was hoping that Fragile getting the pick out of little teleporter wall bang. Hopefully that gives them a little mental boost.
That has to feel good when you get a pick that you really don't deserve, or just I love when you get some type of stupid gameplay like 1v1 ego peak going your way. It just makes you feel so much better, even if you're losing the game, just to know you cheesed the enemy, and he does get the pick on a
There we
big
go.
shot. 4v4, the operator's down on the side of TKJ, so this is Mag's round.
Yeah, they still got plenty of time. They're leaning towards B, so I'd like to either see Jet start pushing out, going for a solo play, which it looks like he is. This team's gonna commit to B here.
Brewski's gonna satchel on. The Killjoy Mollies are gonna be activated. Don't quite get Brewski though. Fragile not actually gonna push through A and is gonna rotate through a pretty safe route through mid. So now it's gonna be a 4v4. Bomb is down as TKJ is gonna play retake, but Maui already gets one off of SJB. And so now it's gonna be a 4v3. Kropansky gets one, gets traded out. It's now gonna be a 2v2 in favor of neither team, but King Drama gets one, and Fragile gonna be late to the site again. Already halfway on the defuse. The op shot misses the first one, doesn't actually get the diffuser either, so that's gonna be another round going the way of TKJ.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. TKJ doing a really great job of playing retakes. They're really giving the bomb site and then waiting for the rotates to come in, and then they just retake together, and it seems to be working pretty well against Mag.
11-1, pretty difficult for Mag to come back into this game. Pretty traditional buy rounds, but they are on defense. So if there's ever a time for your mental to get reset, this is it, right? When you switch sides, you switch halves, you say, oh, we're a defense-sided team anyway, right? Just pick up some rounds, because this is going to be a really fast series if Mag doesn't make something happen here.
Yeah, I'm a little worried, according to the setup, of how they only have 2 on A, and it's both duelists, so you really don't have a lot of util to really stop a push. I'm surprised the Omen's not playing on A. Normally you want your utility player kind of playing towards A, but they might be doing aggressive play hookah, and hopefully they can figure out that it's going to be an A hit and then rotate early.
Nicely Mark gonna get smoked out. Gonna throw the molly, which is a really good call. Big Shot gonna hop through it, though. It takes a little bit of damage, but it is on the Reign of Fragile, taken down already to 30 HP. A really fast execute from Kings of Drama right now. They're gonna get the plant down. Fragile not actually pushed out of his corner. Don't know if they know where he is, but Maui gets the kill onto Fragile. 5v4, gonna be a pretty difficult retake for Mag. And Nicely Mark misses the first shot, does get the headshot
Gets
to
the
Big
wall
Shot.
bang.
King Drama
Very
though
nice
does
from
trade it
Juhrama.
out. Yeah, SJB's gonna kill Maui. Gonna be a 3v3.
I really like to see an Omen smoke out mid there. It could be pretty effective since there's 2 people here. And they get the bathrooms player. This is definitely a winnable round for Mag here.
Their cover finally goes out. They're gonna tap the defuse. Hopefully decides to stick it because there are 2 members at the Euro Flash though on the exit of the smoke. King Drama whiffs a couple of shots. It's now gonna be a 1v1 and Mag is running out of time for this defuse.
Ooh, Kropansky does pick it up, but unfortunately the bomb has no time.
And that is gonna be so unlucky for Mag. 12-1 match point, and you didn't win the pistol, right? So you don't have that advantage. They have to force up here. Gonna pick up some Spectres, but TKJ knows this is match point. They're gonna force up as well and just try to get one more round and take the first map.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more aggressive out of their CT side. I mean, they're going with double duelists on A again. I honestly am not a biggest fan. I hope this Raze kind of rotates to A and then playing aggressive, because as a duelist, right, you don't have a lot of information, so you're really just trying to gambling.
Flash goes out. Megley Mark sprays through the box, but gets taken out by Big Shot already. A 5v4. Fragile playing a cheese angle with his shotgun, but all of TKJ is just going to go through the teleporter.
Yeah, they did spot Viper in bathrooms here. Doesn't look like he's gonna go in, but they're gonna be executing on B.
Oh, SJ Beats had the angle, misses the shot, can't quite get a kill to land. Now he headshots, he gets the headshot, Big Shot gets Brewski. It's now gonna be a 5v2. Match point, Euro Flash comes out, Draken running a headshot, Spropansky. Now last member left alive is Fragile with a shotgun.
Little 1v5 with the Bucky. Looks like he's gonna be saving for the next game, you know? Not really respectable here, he's just going for kills. At least try to make a hero play happen.
Fragile, you have to at least try to 1v5. Why do you think someone's behind you? I'm so confused. Gets the first shot onto Big Shot. Can he get another? He can't. And that's going to be the first game going the way of TKJ.
Yeah, I think it really came down to not really playing to the strengths of their comp. Hopefully they either switch it up or start kind of playing a little more defensive, because I don't really think the triple duelist really worked out for them this game.
Definitely not. 13-1 again from TKJ. But that was only the first map. The next map, I think, is going to be Haven. So we are going to see both teams face off again. We are going to throw it to a quick break as both teams try to reset. And hopefully the next game's a little closer and Mag gets their head back into the series.